What's good, Critic Gang? And we're back with another reaction for you. But before we get into that, I just want to say this real quick. Shout out to everybody that's been supporting the page, supporting the channel, subscribing, liking, commenting. Man, I greatly appreciate it. And I'll tell you all that in the comments, man. I appreciate every single one of them and all the love and support, the criticism or the feedback to, allow me to learn and get better. And, we're taking this baby steps, life-wise between working, and I have my daughters, my kids I take care of, and moving from different houses and, trying to set this up. We're going baby steps, but the quality will get better and better. I'm going to get a better camera. We have a better setup. We're going to really do this thing. But like I said, I appreciate it. So anytime you throw a suggestion at me for a song, we're going to dive right into that. The last suggestion from one of my viewers was that Venom remix by Dax, which was fire. And the next suggestion on the list was Sick Boy. Actually, this one was suggested by a few people. So we're about to hop into the Sick Boy by Ren. This kid that is taking the internet by storm, I guess, because that last song, Hi Ren, if this song is anything like that song, you're trying to give me a headache, because that song was, this kid is a genius. I mean, after viewing that, so let's just jump right into this one, because I know y'all have been waiting to see it. So come on, Ren, don't let us down. Let's see if you can match what you did with the High Ren, which I'm sure he will. Let's go.
Hi Ren, thank you for coming in today.
Thanks for seeing me.
Looking at your file here.
Okay, so before we get into the actual song, the last song started out with him drumming an acoustic guitar, right? And he's in this, it looks like the same, I don't know, mental asylum, hospital, whatever you want to call it, creepy asylum room that he's in. And the last one, he came in again, like I said, on that guitar, but this one started off with more of like a West Coast hip-hoppy beat to it, right? But then, boom, it flips in. He's still in this mental hospital room, but he's talking to a therapist now. So the last video, Hi Ren, was a dialogue within himself between, the negative and positive side of your brain. So maybe this video is going to focus more on the therapist's eyes looking in it, or with the government or the hospitals or the doctors try to jam down your throat. Sometimes it only makes it worse. So maybe this is going to be a patient to doctor view instead of negative to positive. Because if it was all positive, I wouldn't imagine that he would still be sitting in this weird, creepy, dark, insane asylum room. So that's just my vibe off the visuals, because the last music video, like I said, not only the lyrics and the rhyme schemes were amazing, but the persona and characters that he acts and the visuals, it really tells a story. So I'm guessing this one's going to be deep like the last one too, and maybe just from a different point of view or aspect of... All right, just let me shut up and let's get into it. I know I talk too much, I'm sorry.
It seems there's a very apparent interplay with your emotional state and your physical body. Have you ever heard of the trauma response?
I don't think so.
Basically, our bodies can get stuck in a negative feedback loop. Our subconscious can repeat patterns from the past, which can have a pretty drastic downstream effect on our biology. Essentially, your mind is making you sick.
Okay, so what she just said there right off the bat, now, given already known that he had that Lyme disease disorder and grew up down there in a wheelchair, she's basically saying having that negative mindset, like your subconscious is telling you that you're sick, so you're never going to get better. If you're always telling yourself sick, you're always telling yourself you're depressed, you're always telling yourself this, it's only going to drag you further down, because you basically at that point you feel hopeless. So I feel like that's what the therapist was trying to say to him. So maybe this is his reaction to that. Ooh, the creepy pig again. Man, his visuals are
Sick boy, bitten by a tick boy, looking for that fix boy, anabolic steroids, stem cell, poster boy, pass out, white noise, quick fix, snake oil, I'm about to break boy. Oh, what a shame, he's in pain, have another go, take another pill, here, take a couple more, let's see how you're doing in another week or so, you'll be feeling worse when the side effects will show, derealization, medical patient, losing patience with the process, walking hand in hand with...
Ooh, yes, okay. I had a feeling they were going to get into that because that's exactly what I just said with these hospitals and these doctors, and sometimes they could actually make it worse, right? And I don't want to get into like conspiracy theory type discussion here about it, but everyone knows that Big Pharma is not the what's the word I'm looking for? Trustworthy, but whatever. Big Pharma's money hungry, put it like that. Don't tell me that we can invent invisible airplanes that can't be detected and this crazy technology that can track every speck of your body and everything, but they don't have a cure for cancer yet. Come on, it's all about that cha-ching. And like he just said, I done tried stem cells, I done tried this, I done tried that. None of it's working. So here goes this therapist. Well, here's another pill. Take it and come back in a week and we'll see how you feel. But you might feel worse because of the side effects. And that's what they do to you. All right, well, here's a pill for this. You're in pain, here's a pill for this. But it's going to give you diarrhea. So here's another pill, take that for the diarrhea. But this diarrhea pill is going to give you headaches. So take this pill for the headaches. And then this pill will get rid of the headaches, but this pill also makes you sleepy. So it's a never-ending cycle until you got a cereal bowl full of pills that you have to eat every day. And then, so that's more prescriptions the doctors are writing. That's more visits to see the doctor, which every visit, every script, everything is all dollar signs. Cha-ching. And once they got you on these pills for, come back in a week, we'll up your dosage. Come back in a week, they'll up your dosage. They're just higher in your tolerance. Why? So they can write you more and more scripts and make more and more money and see you more and more times on visits. And, oh, God, yeah, this song's going to get to me, too, because if you watch any of my earlier videos, like early videos before I started doing the reaction channel, or you know me, if you know me personally and you're watching this, you know my past, and I don't really like to say it on video because I like to leave it in the past now because I love to believe that I'm a new man with a new heart, a new soul, and a new outlook on life. But let's just say I went through a dark time in my life where I was depressed, right? Started using substances. Then I started going to doctors, and they were giving me different pills to fix my internal problem that I was using external medicine for, if you want to put it like that. And so just being in his shoes and listening to this and hearing the doctor say, oh, well, try this one, come back, try this one, come back and try this one. That just like brought me back into my past to being, okay, this is going to be deep. Let's go.
Complications with the medication, inflammation, dehydration, inhalation, aggravation, building up a toleration. Drown, soccer, drown, soccer, drown, soccer, drown. I've been feeling like I'm drowning with my feet upon the ground.
See? Yes, exactly what I just said. First of all, oh my God, that rhyme scheme was disgusting. The information on the medication is only the fabrication, whatever. He just rhymed like 10 words in a row with that rhyme scheme right there, right? Coming off medication to build our toleration, to make us keep. And I literally just said that, right? They give you all these pills, up the dose, come back, up the dose. Here's more pills. You're building our tolerance when you know that it's not helping us. If this medicine is supposed to be helping, why am I coming back every week to see? Why do you keep upping my dosage? Why do I got 5 new prescriptions now this week? None of it makes sense. And hi, Ren, what I took from that song was these doctors, these therapists, what they tell me, you ain't never going to be better. You ain't never going to do this. You got to stay on this medication for life. The flushed up pills down the toilet. He stood up out that wheelchair, started making this banging music with this artistic abilities. Oh man, and you know why I think this is just getting to me so much, because knowing that this kid really went through a disease like that in his life to make a song like this is probably spitting nothing but facts, not to mention bars. I don't even got my paper with me, but he's spitting bars. That last whole rhyme scheme right there with the medication, information, toleration, all that was fire, as he's got a deep message to it. Man, where did this kid come from? I'm gonna have to title this one again. Where did this kid come from? The way that he's able to articulate literally what is in his mind into words that make perfect sense flawlessly as he's rapping over a beat that, come on, Ren, this boy is nasty.
I've been screaming, I've been shouting, but I never make a sound. I've been looking for a way out, but I always seem to drown.
Is this all making sense, Ren?
Yeah, I think so.
Good. What I propose we do is we try to pinpoint the exact experiences from the past that are keeping you stuck. What can you tell me about your childhood?
I can't really think.
It's okay if nothing comes up right away. What I'd like you to do is take some deep breaths with me. In and out.
Oh, God, this is another one that's just driving me nuts. Dude, thank you guys for suggesting this song to me. Because I'm guessing I'm going to have to dive into all this kid's music because this shit is so relatable. When I was sitting through these therapy sessions, we got a counselor telling me, oh, well, when you're feeling like this, just take a couple deep breaths. Take a walk around the block and you'll feel all better. Like, bro, don't put a counselor in front of me who's never been what I've been through. Don't ask me about my childhood. If you didn't grow up poor, if you didn't grow up in the ghetto, if you didn't grow up starving, eating peanut butter, ramen noodles, but you're going to tell me my depression or my best friend that was killed, go take a couple deep breaths and I'm going to feel better? If not, hunk all these pills down your throat? When you never even been through that, but you're going to give me advice on? No, come on, Ren. Ren's about to fire back at her. Watch. Get him, Ren.
In and out. Good. Now
See? Oh my God. If you were just listening to this song too without the visuals, if you just caught that subtle little image right there, is literally what I just said. It went from being his therapist to one quick snapshot. It was that creepy dude in the pig mask, right? Sitting in the therapist's chair, as if the scary dude with the pig mask on was a therapist. And that's basically what I was just saying. Don't put me in front of a therapist who doesn't know nothing, who literally wants to make me less healthy by putting all this extra substances in my body. And so when that quick flash right there from the therapist to it being the scary pig dude is how he's seeing this therapist as, you're trying to kill me. You are the scary pig dude, the therapist that's trying to help me. Oh, come on, the visuals and the lyrics in this one.
tell me the first thing that comes to your mind.
I feel like it's not me, it's the world that's it. We're given everything we need and we commoditize it. We consume, we destroy like we're parasitic. Science tells us that it's suicide and still we commit. I'm not sick, we are sick. We are standing on a cliff in the name of progress. We jump off the precipice. I'm not sick, I'm the virus, you're the virus.
See? Oh, hold on. Where is it? There we go. That's not even a bar, that's facts. Spitting straight facts, exactly what I said. I'm sick? No, yous are sick. Yous are the sick. Yous are the ones doing this to people. When knowing damn well that the government, here we go. I don't want to go down this road. But don't tell me that there isn't medications out there without these crazy side effects, without having to take 1,000,000 pills, watching my grandmother stuff 1,000,000 pills down her throat just to still watch her die. When yous are the villains, yous are the ones doing this when you know, with all this technology, and like he said, all these scientists, like I said, Elon Musk, these scientists, these geniuses, they can't figure out a cure for this except jamming pills down your throat that have 1,000,000 side effects that make you worse? Oh, man. I knew you guys were trying to give me a headache throwing a red. After that high Ren, I knew I was going to get a headache watching this one. But it is not a letdown at all, man. Thank y'all for suggesting this one for me, man. This one's really hitting home just because I've seen it. I've been through it. I know people that worked in the industry. Come on, man. He articulates this so beautifully.
How can you sit there with that smile on and tell me that I'm sick? Sick boy, looking for a fix, boy. Push it down in public, quick pose for the big boy. Record label meetings that commodify your gift, boy. Why you so upset? Don't you wanna be a rich boy? Fuck no.
See? Ooh, right there again with the pig mask on, right? The scary guy saying, why you so upset? Don't you want to be rich? Fuck you. You're the one sitting here telling me that I can't be. You're the one sitting here telling me I'm sick. You're always going to be sick. You're only going to get sicker. Take this, take this. And what did he say about the government, right? It's all about the money. What I just said. I said that before he even got to that part. And this is my first time listening to the song. I didn't listen to it and then go back and try to react to it to catch the lyrics in the bars because his first song was so meaningful. I wanted this to be a genuine reaction. And he literally just said the same thing too, about it's all about money. And then the scary pig dude masks pops up talking about, don't you want to be famous? Stop feeding me your bullshit, bro. We know what's really going on behind the scenes with that. Come on.
Industry is cutthroat. I've been doing bits by myself, swimming backstroke, walking on a tightrope, rapping with a slit throat. The way that we persist is like the ending of a bad joke. As the people evolve, we're complacent to assailants and we do what we're told. Counterintelligence, a sight to behold. Rape the earth of all resources and we bleed it for gold. And we bleed it for wealth, we bleed it for fame. But when you bleed it, can you tell me what the fuck will remain? And I bleed in myself, I bleed in my brain. While I'm bleeding, I'm the reason, cause I'm doing the same.
Yes. Come on. Ooh. Like, Rens smoked it again. Oh, I really like that one. Man, I liked High Ren too. Seeing the different... man, this kid is an artist, right? I'm not even calling him a musician. Yeah, I said musician this time. I know if you watch my Venom one, I said magician on accident. Musician, right? This kid is an artist, man. The way he can articulate, like, his thoughts into words like that, but the meaning behind him as he's coming up with these crazy rhyme schemes. So this kid writing with a pen, I can just imagine the gears that are turning in his head when he's coming, basically getting this all off his chest. Because this kid blew up out of nowhere, right? I didn't know who. If you would have asked me a month ago who's Ren, or if you ever heard the song High Ren that just came, no, I never. Who's that? Now he's taking the world by storm, right? In 4 weeks after he spent years and years sick. Doctors telling him, you're only going to be sicker. It isn't going to get better. Don't be depressed though, right? You're going to be sick your whole life, but don't be depressed. We got medicine for that. And if this one don't work, we got another one for that. And if that one don't work, we got another one for that. Just keep coming back and seeing us, right? You'll get rich someday. You'll be good, maybe, as long as you take this medicine. But if not, you're always going to be depressed. You're only going to get sicker. No. Ren said, nope. Fuck you guys. Just like he said in the last one. Fuck you. To that negative energy in your head, man. Get out of here with that. This man is killing it. Oh, my God. All right, I'm sorry I got a little overzealous with this reaction here, too. But, like I said, man, I'm going to have to dive deep into this kid's music because I relate to this kid a lot. You know, I know my whole story isn't out yet, you know, to all my viewers. And again, I appreciate you guys, the ones that are viewing and commenting and hopping on this journey with me, because I came from a dark place like Ren, right? In my mind, I was in a mental insane asylum, dark room like that, depressed, hating my life, feeling hopeless. And not for nothing, don't get me wrong, like I was still working and my kids bring me the most joy in the world. I love them to death. And anyone who's in that situation still, you could have that. But in your head, you could still be in that dark place. And that's where I was. And I started this channel with, like I said, you know, writing songs and poetry, just trying to get shit off my chest. But for the kid to articulate it like this, I wish I could do that. So I switched it up to just reacting to people who have the ability to do that for me. Because this is probably not only, you know, helping him internally, but me watching him is helping me. And hopefully if you watching me react to him and we have the same reaction, we have the same emotions, we can connect like this over a phone just by listening to a song and watching a music video. That's priceless. So yeah, I may only have, I think we're at 61, maybe 62 subscribers right now, which in the last 3 days, the subs and the comments and the likes have been going up. So I really do appreciate that. And I will, like I said, every suggestion that y'all give me, I will pump it out because this is going to be our channel, right? if you are coming here to watch me, I know that we're connecting, right? That's how I know. If you're watching my videos and commenting and giving me advice, whether it be good, positive, negative feedback, criticism, anything to help me learn and grow, I take that with gratitude and I appreciate it. And both of y'all that brought me this, 3 of you that brought me this song particularly, thank you for that, man. Because this music is all so relatable. Oh, I can't wait to hear his next one. I hope you like that reaction. Like I said, I may have gotten a little overzealous just because the things he was saying and the visuals of it and being in that situation and seeing loved ones in that situation and just go through it over and over again while other people sit back and get rich not caring about the patients in the hospitals that are really dying. Man, it just hit home with me. I wish I could sit here and tell you my life story and how this all relates. But we're going to grow this channel together. We're going to keep connecting like this together, hopping into this deep music. But don't get it twisted. We're still going to be on the Harry Mack train catching all the bars. Still going to be on the Eminem train catching the bars, evoking emotions. This kid is evoking emotions also while being so relatable. I love musicians like this. Yes, musicians, not magician. So, man, thank you all you, man. Again, I can't say enough for, just the liking and the commenting and the subscribing. Just keep doing it. And if you ain't already subscribed, whatever side it's on, I think it's on this side, maybe this side, subscribe button, ding, just click that one time for your boy. Come join the fam, because we're going to be doing this all together now, man. So just keep the suggestions coming, because if there's fire as this one, we ain't never going to stop. So, again, I appreciate y'all, and we'll catch you on the next one.